Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Alright, so this recipe actually comes as a request from the YouTube channel The John's Kitchen, and if you haven't already, I'd highly recommend checking them out. I'll leave a link in the description. So today, as per request, I'll be showing you how to make Haemul-Jeon, Korean seafood pancakes. If you like this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. I release new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. And with all that being said, let's make some seafood pancakes. So the first thing we need to talk about is seafood, obviously. I'm using shrimp and scallops, but you can use whatever you'd like. Squid and mussels are pretty common. I always buy shrimp that at the very least still has their tails attached. Shrimp shells are a pretty powerful ingredient and are great for stocks or infused oils, like the one I made in the steamed egg video. You can check out the link in the description for that. I'm going to be showing you how to make two different styles of Haemul-Jeon, so I'm going to reserve half of the scallops and a few of the shrimp. For the bulk of the shrimp, I'm just slicing them into bite-sized pieces, nothing special. The first pancake will be a chopped and mixed version, while the second will be whole and more like the classic street food style. I'm doing the same for the scallops as well, just bite-sized pieces. I'm also slicing up several green onions, because Korean, into 1-inch batons. For the second style, I'm leaving the shrimp whole, so there's nothing to do there, and just slicing the scallops into thick pieces, roughly 4 per scallop. As for the green onions, I'm just cutting them in half. I'm also using the smallest ones I have. Fun Trystan fact, I hated green onions as a kid. True story. Before we talk batter, let's talk dip. Pajeon, Korean pancakes, are almost always served with a vinegary soy dipping sauce. So in a small bowl, combine garlic, gochugaru, Korean hot pepper flakes, sesame oil, rice vinegar, soy sauce, mirin, and some sliced green onion and toasted sesame seeds. Give it a good mix and set it aside while we make the batter. In a large bowl, combine all-purpose flour, potato starch, baking powder, sugar, gochugaru, kosher salt, and freshly cracked black pepper. Mix all of the dry ingredients and add Doenjang, fermented soybean paste, sesame oil, and a couple egg yolks, and some garlic. For the liquid, I'm using Korean Dashi, which is a stock made from dried anchovies, kombu, a sea kelp, and shiitake mushrooms. You can check out my steamed egg video for that recipe as well, but you can just use soda water or another stock if you'd like. Slowly and gently whisk in the dashi, followed by enough soda water to give it a pancake batter consistency. You don't want to overmix or whisk too hard, as you don't want the gluten in the flour to develop, which would just make them tough and chewy. Heat a large pan on medium heat and add a good drizzle of canola or another neutral cooking oil. Ladle a small amount of the batter in the center. This first one will be the classic style, so we're just going to pile the green onions in the center, followed by a few shrimp and scallop slices. Then ladle a small amount of the batter on top of that. Once you see some browning around the edges, carefully flip the pancake over and give it a few gentle presses to even it out. Continue cooking until it's crispy and golden brown on both sides, around 3 to 4 minutes per side. So for some reason my camera decided to stop recording, so unfortunately I don't have a money shot of the final flip, but here it is on a nice plate sprinkled with toasted sesame seeds. Now for the second style of pancake, add the remaining chopped shrimp, scallops, and green onion to the remaining batter and give it a good mix. Wipe the pan out and drizzle in some more canola oil, heating it again on medium heat. Add a few small ladles of batter and repeat the same process as before, allowing them to brown around the edges before flipping and pressing firmly. Since these ones are smaller, they should only take about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Hit them with some toasted sesame seeds and serve them up with the Pajeon dip. And that's it! Haemul-Jeon, Korean seafood pancakes. Let me know down in the comments if you're like me and would much rather eat pancakes for dinner than breakfast. Thanks again to the John's Kitchen for requesting this video, and thanks to you for watching. If you liked it, give it a like and consider subscribing. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more content.